Da, 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 da. Hello. I have received a rather interesting question via the email thingamabob which we have here at Archaeosoup Towers, and that is that somebody apparently would quite like to know what my favourite archaeology-related computer game is of all time. Now, this is a good question, and I suppose it does have something to do with archaeology and media. So therefore, I figured that I would answer this question in person. Now, obviously, I've played many computer games linked with archaeology, ranging from the very obscure to the very most recent and up-to-date incarnations of such games. I have come to a conclusion after much deliberation, and my conclusion is thus. Now, back in my day, we played Pong using the trial edition, but somehow I don't think you'll necessarily be able to get hold of that copy of the game anymore. So, in lieu of that, I have gone with Tomb Raider Anniversary for the Wii. Now, before you roll your eyes and assume I'm going with this choice because of Ms. Croft, let me reassure you that I have not. The game is extremely atmospheric. Right from the start, you get the impression, the sensation that you're entering genuinely intriguing worlds and levels. Now, there is an awful lot of shooting in the game, for example, the shooting of things like tigers and leopards. There's also, I believe, a gorilla that you have to shoot at one point. And also, we mustn't forget the fact that you're generally swinging and shooting over spikes a lot. And, of course, Lara Croft can also take on these things, these sort of mummy, deadly things that come at you like creatures from the night. Oh, yes, and dinosaurs with guns, of course. But I don't know, perhaps I'm focusing a little bit too much on the guns. I'll move on. The real reason why I've chosen this game is because of the wii-mote controls. You see, unlike any other archaeological game, you can use it, for example, to latch on to things and pull them towards you, much like a whip. You can swing along walls, again, in a very physical way by swinging your remote. And it gives you the sense of immersion, as though you're diving into these worlds yourself. But where these controls really soar is where you have to, for example, brush dust away from an image on a wall to see it better, or perhaps pull a lever down using the Wiimote to open a door. Sometimes you may be asked to take a rubbing of an image on a wall using the Wiimote as though it's a piece of charcoal, or simply just moving cogs around to solve a puzzle. It's the closest, probably, physically, that you can get to doing some form of archaeology on a games console, in my humble opinion. So there you have it. My vote goes to Tomb Raider Anniversary on the Wii. Just watch out for those pesky dinosaurs. Grrr. So, there you have it, eh? Tomb Raider Anniversary on the Wii is my recommendation for the best archaeology game. Mainly because it has some, it approaches accuracy in terms of, using the remote to do brushing and rubbings of wall pictures and things like that. So, in that respect, if I absolutely had to, if I couldn't play my trial Pong, then it'd have to be Tomb Raider Anniversary on the Wii. Yes. Cheers.